So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Gotta get back in time. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy. Never back at you again in the worldwide, aka the Backstreet Boys World Tour. In the world gone crazy with the election. And you're probably watching this now after whatever the heck that was on TV last night. I'm here to distract you from the otherwise crazy that is going on in the world, hopefully. And yes, you are watching my show, the only show at Lemon Scented Limes, lest I forget, and the only show at a supernatural, super awesome Third Eye. Ow, I just slapped myself way too hard. So if you did laugh, then thank you. It's Wednesday again, my friends. I got to thank you all for being my YouTube friends, and there's more of you now. So I got to thank you even more. Thank you for choosing me, for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it's part of the YouTube experience and adding me to your YouTube experience. And with that said, let's get into a movie review, shall we? And today's movie is Tenet. It's PG-13. It is 2 hours and 30 minutes, almost as long as the English dang Patient. It's an action drama sci-fi that came out September 3rd. Yes, I'm late to the party again. Better late than never, as we always say around here. It's from director Christopher Nolan. You know the guy. He did Inception and Dunkirk and Interstellar. And Inception happened before I was doing YouTube, or I would have reviewed that. And Interstellar came out just as I was trying to find my voice in YouTube. And I like them somewhat. I have some memories in here jingling around in my brain. And my only movie I can remember is Dunkirk, and I really like that. John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Delbrück, and Keith Braw, along with Dimple Kapadia and Aaron Taylor, star in this dang thing. And these are the people you are going to need to know because sometimes it gets a little confusing. Our production companies were Warner Bros. Yes, the bros. And Sync Copy. Our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Warner Brothers. Our special effects were done by Clear Angle Studios and Double Negative, so we don't need a fast forward this week. And now for my thoughts on the film. I like it, but yeah, there's a big but. I feel like Christopher Nolan overshot this. It's very long. It's very tedious. It's an absolute masterpiece and visually stunning, but it just gets over the top way too much. And with the backwards forwards thing and the time loop and the timey-wimey nonsense, and the fact that you don't have to use a DeLorean to get back in time is a bit of a mess. I'm not saying that this is a bad film. It's just very long, and it's English Patient long. And if you get distracted or you lose your train of thought like I did, you kind of have to pay catch up through the whole movie. Also, John David Washington and Robert Pattinson, as well as Elizabeth Delbrück, are just very wooden at the beginning, and it's so frustrating. And Robert Pattinson has these little smirks and stuff at the in the movie, and you can almost read it on his face that he's spilling the beans, or trying not to, at least. I don't like the time travel thing, which is very frustrating. You know, you get into that timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly bubble of time that kind of thought there that you just don't know how to express it. And the backwards in this film is sometimes visually nauseating to me. And I mean, I can see why people are liking this. What you were waiting, it's not what you were expecting when you watched the trailers, which made my mind wander. And I feel like with that said, you know, you're trying to escape reality and your mind starts to wander and you start thinking, geez, I've got to get this done. Did I leave the stove on and stuff like that? And I kind of got left wanting less, which is kind of a shocker for me. I wanted the story to progress quicker, and it just was very slow. It's very slow burn, and it stays slow burn all the way to the end. It's like watching pasta cook. I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because it's a 7.8 on IMDb. And it's a 70 on Rotten Tomatoes with a 76% audience score. And the shiny double door that switches you from one side to going backwards in time thing, I think people were not expecting that. You know, we've kind of learned what time travel is in Doctor Who and Back to the Future and things like that. And this one was kind of jarring, like it's unnatural, and it felt unnatural to watch these guys go forward and backwards and such like that. I definitely see this as a TV watch. Most movies are. If it's on, I'll probably watch it when it's on TV. I don't see this as a DVD buy, and I don't see this as a theater rewatch just because it's so bloody long. With that said, I think this is as much justice as I'm going to give this film. And so, with all that said, if you like what you see here, make sure you click that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now. It's not the way I like it, but it's just the way it is. And, you know, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. You know what to do. You type to me, I type to you, and we talk about films and such. If I can ever help you, let me know in the comments. And, you know, I have to ask. I have an Amazon. I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. You pay for all this stuff. Thank you for doing that. I don't know how I can say thank you enough. So thank you for that, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye! Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me. It's me. La la la. Debate. Which, if you're watching this during the debate, you're welcome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This video brings you joy because if I'm not, I'm doing something wrong. I know there are many voices in the YouTube experience, and you chose me. Thank you very much for that. Let me know if I can ever do anything for you in the comments. And sync up, it's decent. It's well written, but it's just not. And I find it frustrating. It was a little bit too long and a little bit too over-the-top spectacular. And which made it kind of like my mind wandered a little bit, you know? And I mean it. It needs to not be so long, you know. So, if you like what, so with that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So with that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you click that subscribe. Make sure you click that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.